All right, friends, welcome to Team Butterfly Effect All Hands Call. It is officially August 3rd, right? Yeah, it's August 3rd. It is the first Monday in August, and I am so happy that you all decided to log in and be with us tonight. I know that success is not convenient, and it's not always the most convenient thing to be here live. I'm going to put everybody on mute, though, so we can, so there's no feedback in the recording. And then as I'm ready to chat with you all, I will take you off mute because it's going to be a very interactive call tonight. First things first, again, thank you for taking your time to be here. Second of all, you know, the Team Cup just started. So this is a really amazing opportunity for those of us who are leaders within the organization to dive into helping our people, getting them trained, getting them up to speed. For those of you who are new coaches, this is a time where your downline, me or whoever your coach is really committed to giving you as much as we have to offer. And it also makes it a little more fun. It's not quite as serious because we're doing this in a group environment where we're all trying to earn prizes and whatnot. So my best suggestion is, and I have to tell you this right now, if you're in a team and you don't feel like you're being supported to the best degree, and if you're my personally sponsored coach, please reach out. I'm not going to put the hammer down on anybody, but I do want to make sure that you're getting the best support you absolutely can. I know I have some amazing team leaders, so I'm not worried about that. But you know, sometimes the mama has a hard time letting the chicks go with other leaders. So you know I have people who are not in my group, and so I always want to know what's going on. So please know that I'm always here for that. Second of all, if you are in DFW, I know this seems like, what, didn't we just have Super Saturday? But I am on the Market Council, and I do know that the event for the next Super Saturday has already been posted. I can't tell you exactly what that date is. I think I should probably know it, but I know that there was a thread going on in the Market Council page today saying that it's already been up, and we're hoping to make it a really pretty cool event for you guys. It's going to be a theme. It's going to be a pajama party, so we're all going to be able to just feel really super comfy, and that's going to be great. So I don't really want to spend a whole lot of time on news today. I want to talk about product knowledge. Well, we were at Summit. That was one of the workshops that we could go to. It was on Shakeology and product knowledge based on that product specifically. And there were two coaches, actually one of them being a rock star coach up there. I'm just going to call her out because she was very vocal about her feeling like she didn't know anything. I can't tell you her first name. I feel really bad that I can't. I want to say Barbie. I want to say, is Barbie Decker the one who just got married to Siggy? Jill, yeah, okay. So it's Barbie Decker or whatever Siggy's last name is. These people help me pronounce it. But Erica, I'm going to take you off mute. I'm going to put you on the spot. How do you say his last name? Do you know?
I think it's Khalif.
Khalif?
Yeah.
Is it Clev? Or is it Clev?
No.
It's Khalif?
I thought it was like a Clef. Khalif. All right, I just do his program. I like it.
Yeah, at Super Sunday, they kept calling her Clev or whatever, but I didn't think that was right either. So anyway, I just wanted to touch base. Anyway, so she was up there giving her demonstration at Super Sunday, and not Super Sunday, at Summit. Jacob and I went back to the room and were talking about how we were blown away that she admitted she really didn't know that much about Shakeology going into it, and that she had been one of the top coaches for like 3 or 4 years and didn't know that much really about Shakeology. So today we're going to talk about our favorite products. We're going to talk about what we use, and then we're going to talk about really what they're for and some of the ingredients in it, just to give us all a better knowledge of our catalog, because the more we know, the more we can help our people. So let's start off first Pick the one that we know we all do, and that's Shakeology, right? We're not coaches unless we're Shakeology. So before we really get into the nuts and bolts as far as what Shakeology is and the ingredients and so on in it, I want for all of us just to go through in like a 1 to 3 sentence statement of what Shakeology has done for you physically, because it's done something different for each of us physically. So let's all go through and share what that is. And I'm just going to go through the list based on how I see you, okay? So I'm going to start with Jill Latu.
Hello. I think what Shakeology's done for me is just really suppressed my appetite. That's the biggest change for me. I eat all the time, and it's done wonders for keeping me grounded on what I eat every day.
Okay. Appetite suppressant, kicking the junk food cravings. Okay, Eric, you?
It's helping me with digestion, with acid reflux and stuff, and also gives me more energy as well, especially later in the afternoon and stuff.
Okay, awesome. Jill Donovan?
Well, it helped me to get off of my depression medicine. It helps with my sweet tooth. I just don't feel right if I don't drink it.
Okay, so depression and sweet tooth. Okay, those are definitely good ones there. And we're going to go through and we're going to talk about then. Actually, let's stop. We're going to stop right there because we're going to go. I'm going to get too confused if we keep going, because what I'd like to do is for us to talk about the different herbs and things that are in it that are giving us the results that you're looking for. Okay, and then we'll go through to each person. And it'll be a little bit easier to break that down. So as far as both Jills said something about, it was reducing your cravings and helping with appetite suppression. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead just because I really want this to be interactive. I don't want anybody to feel, if I'm taking you off mute and you don't feel like you should be off mute because you have crazy kids in the background or something like that, you can mute yourself again. That's fine. Okay. However, based on your own product knowledge, because this isn't about just me being a teacher here, what do you think it is that does that, the appetite suppression or makes you feel full longer? Anyone have an idea? I mean, I'll go into it, but anyone have an idea?
It's Nicole. I think it's because it's giving us the nutrients and good food stuff that we're missing, that our body's been craving in different ways. Like, say your magnesium's off, you're craving foods with magnesium in it, and because it's in the Shakeology, it's satisfying that deficiency.
Absolutely. Dead on. Right there. That's it. Basically, most of us are deficient in something and we just don't know it, okay? Because the bottom line is that when I was at the Shakeology workshop, they were talking about, Darren Nolan talked about how our nutritional quality is about 50 to 20% is what it was 50 to 100 years ago. So based on, and the reason why that is because of the agricultural movement, right? To where, I mean, our farmers literally are planting over and over and over and over and over again, and generally they're recycling crops, but it takes soil time to build up its nutrients again, right? And whenever farmers are continuously replanting and replanting and replanting into the same soil and they don't have time to replenish the soil with the nutrients that it needs, how do you do that? Like fertilizer and all those natural ways to do it, right? They get stripped. And so whenever our food has less nutritional quality than it did 50 years ago. So even though we may be eating a really nice, well-balanced diet, which the majority of Americans are not, but even if we were, we need some sort of supplementation now, vitamins and minerals and so on, because our food isn't giving it to us in as rich quantities. So based on your body and what you're eating on a regular basis, Nicole is completely right. Most people are deficient in something, and we crave based on those deficiencies. Okay, now we crave also sweets and carbs for different reasons, and it usually has to do with fatigue, okay, being tired and so on, which can be solved in other ways besides nutrition. However, Nicole nailed it on the head. Perfect. Okay, and Eric said digestion. Anyone have an idea of what helps with digestion?
The good bacteria in our gut.
Good bacteria, yeah, the probiotics totally help, and also all the fiber. So if you look at Shakeology and you look at it, it has, say on the chocolate, it has 4 grams of fiber. So within the fiber, there's soluble and insoluble, right? One of them literally helps push things through, other helps like clean the gut. And so based on the fiber, it helps actually get everything going out, and with all of the digestive enzymes. So say if you read, there's enzyme blend on here. Oh, here we go. Probiotic digestive enzyme blend is the yuccan root, the chicory root, which are all on the back of your, on your bag here. So if you're wondering what all these things are for, all of these roots, they're helping you poop better. They're helping you go, everything digest, right? Okay, Jill, Jill said depression. Does anybody know what in here helps with a natural antidepressant? Anyone know?
Nope.
Natural cocoa. Jill started out on chocolate, right? Started on chocolate Shakeology? Yeah. Yeah, there's natural cocoa. So cocoa is one of the purest forms of a natural antidepressant. And that's one of the reasons why chocolate is so addictive, because when cocoa, right, that helps increase dopamine levels, which those are like some of those good happy chemicals, which helps us get over depression, is combined with sugar, more addictive than cocaine, right? It causes a crazy addictive substance right there. However, in Shakeology, there's none of the processed sugar, so it's not going to have that addictive effect on that level, but it's going to help with the depression. So great, awesome. So Heather, what has Shakeology done for you?
Honestly, it helps me start my day off on the right foot. I have reduced cravings. I'm not like super hungry, starving at like 10:30, and I make better choices at lunchtime. So, and I notice on the weekends I try to save it for the afternoon, and I notice by the afternoon that like I really need it, or I'm about to like eat a bag of M&Ms. So,
right? Okay. So really, we haven't heard anything different there, except I will tell you, you said something about how it helps start your day on the right foot. One of the things that I love about it, say the spirulina, and we have lots of different forms of protein in here. Have you noticed? Have you read? I mean, it's not just whey, or not just, so if you look at here, in the protein blends, there's whey, so this is the natural formula. There's whey, there's sachinka, there's cheese, there's flax, there's quinoa, amaranth, and pea. And I know I think it's in the vegan, there's also spirulina. Okay, so which is another form of protein. Okay, so Sarah, what has Shakeology done for you? And it's okay if it's the same thing as it has been for other people.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
Okay. It's pretty much the same thing as what everybody else has said, but I will say what I like so much about it is that it's just so convenient in the morning. I've always been one to kind of skip breakfast because I have 3 little toddler boys, and so morning time is always just so crazy and hectic, getting them all ready for daycare or preschool, and me getting myself ready for work. It's just so convenient, and I'm actually able to have breakfast in the mornings.
So for you, it's not even about the nutritional quality or what it's doing for you. It's just too easy. It's just, okay.
Exactly.
Cool. Okay. And so we have lots of first timers on our call today. It makes me so excited. And Nicole Olivius, please, ma'am, what has it done for you?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, how come my face doesn't show?
I don't know. Do you have a video camera on your phone? I mean, on your computer?
I'm on my phone, so maybe that's why.
Maybe you don't have the app on. Not for sure. You might want to play with that before next week.
Okay.
So what has Shakeology done for you, Nicole?
Well, I would say what I love about the Shakeology is the convenience.
Are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
Okay. What I love most about it is just being able to wake up in the morning, have a shake, know that I'm having, all the nutrition that I need in that meal. I'm a nursing mom, so, it's crazy. Things get kind of crazy at home with the kids, and, the fact that I can just mix it up and it's just exactly what I need in one meal, that's just so helpful, and it's delicious too.
So for you, more than anything, it's about the convenience.
Yes.
Bang for your buck and the convenience. Okay. Now, as I move on here, guys, the other three of you on the call are listed as your phone numbers and not your name, so I have no idea who I'm calling out. So whoever ends in 7233.
Hey guys, it's Christy. So for me, I was always not a very good breakfast eater. I don't really prefer breakfast foods in the morning. They're too heavy for me. And I usually always have a Coke. And so for 2 weeks now, I have not had my morning Coke, and I'm almost completely weaned off caffeine.
Congratulations. How's your energy level been?
Thank you. Actually, it's pretty good. Usually I only drink Coke in the morning, so I don't really notice a dip or anything in the afternoon, but I haven't noticed that I'm sluggish or have headaches or anything in the morning since doing the Shakeology as a supplement or replacement.
Awesome. Cool. Thank you for sharing. So again, this is boiling down to convenience. These last couple ones, it's not even about the ingredients. Okay. So whoever ends in 6687.
It's Stephanie.
Hey, Stephanie.
Hi.
Again, at first time.
Okay, so
share with us, what has Shakeology done for you?
Well, I will say this, and this is a complete confession. Before I started Beachbody and before I started Shakeology, I was a literally drive-through kind of girl, like 3 or 4 times a week, and I was like, I can't do this anymore. I can't afford this. I don't want this for my kids. And when I decided to change my life with Beachbody, Shakeology completely helped me take away those cravings and all the nasty, disgusting things that are in processed foods. And soda was my big thing. So for me, it's been about cravings, and we touched on it earlier, the convenience, because I always do mine in the morning too, because I never really ate breakfast in a big way, and now it's like every single day.
Awesome. And we can see you now, Nicole. We can see your beautiful face.
Yay.
Okay, cool. And now I guarantee you this last one is Nicole Pelton, because she's not an 817 number.
Yes, that's me.
Yeah.
So I have no PMS symptoms anymore. And I normally would have one like 26 to 34 ounce cup of coffee a day, but I replaced it with the Shakeology when I started drinking that, and I had absolutely no caffeine withdrawals, no headache. And when I look at like convenient food, when we were leaving for vacation, my parents brought over breakfast sandwiches from a local diner that we go to, well, that we used to go to. And I unwrapped it and I looked at it and I was like, just looking at grease. And it just struck me that before I would have never thought twice about it, and I would have been like, ooh, yum. And now I was looking at it going, I can't believe I'm going to put this in my mouth. And so it's just changed my initial reactions to food, that I'm unconsciously making healthier choices.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Okay. Oh, and Jill says no PMS for me either. Also forgot to mention that I was a big time running and had knee and joint pains, but after Shaco, it's gone. Oh, you're good. You're a runner. Yeah, that's awesome. So as far as what Jill was just saying too, and what Nicole was saying about no PMS, I can't tell you. I can tell you exactly what no PMS symptoms is from. However, what my intuition is telling me, a lot of it has to do with inflammation. And we have several different things. So if you've ever looked on the back of Shakeology, and I just want to mention this so you know how to read it, we have on here the phytonutrient and adaptogen blends. That's what I want to talk to you guys the most about just right now and reiterate on, because those are the two things, those are the things that most people are like, what in the world is that even? Okay, so adaptogens so that's the ashwagandha, the astragalus, the cordyceps, the ginkgo, the maca, the mushrooms, and all the different mushrooms. So basically what that, guys, is it says that it helps the body from stress and supports the immune system and endocrine system. Basically, this is what keeps us from getting sick, okay? Those are the things that help us keep from getting sick. And then also the phytonutrients also help to detox the body. So between the phytonutrients and the adaptogen blend, my best example is to tell you is that there's all sorts of chemicals and what's the word I'm looking for? Toxins in the air, right? And just all over in the air and in our drinking water, and these are the things that help us fight those things in our bodies. Those are the things that cause cancer. That I wish Trisha was on this call. She could tell you a bajillion things about what those things are for. But what I want to share with you, what my experience was, which mine, yes, digestion. I was addicted to laxatives before I got on Shakeology, not because I intended to, but because when I always had problems with IBS, always since I've been a kid, and when I was pregnant with, I can't remember which boy I was pregnant with. Maybe it was Khalif. Maybe it was both of them. It was with Khalif. I had found, Yogi, there's a Yogi brand tea, right? And there's one of the teas, it's called Get Regular. And I took Get Regular to my doctor, and I was like, is there anything in here that I can't have? Can I drink this while I'm pregnant so I can poop while I'm pregnant? And she's like, well, there's nothing in here that causes contractions or early labor, so go for it. Not even thinking, my doctor told me it was okay, so I drink it every day during my pregnancy so I could poop in the morning. Well, guess what? After I had the baby, I realized I couldn't go. What was my problem? Well, I read on the label of the tea, it said in teeny tiny little print, do not take more than 10 days in a row. And I took the entire time I was pregnant. So I came off and couldn't poop. And so I don't have problems with that at all anymore. But probably the biggest thing that a lot of people don't talk about is maca root. Maca root boosted my libido. So after having 2 babies, my libido was, and ask anybody who's in a long-term happy marriage, that's something that is very vital to maintain happiness in the marriage is sex, right? And I wasn't interested in it at all. And maca root, what it's actually for is, I can't remember if it was the Mayans or the Aztecs, but they would give it to their men before they would go plunder a city. And not saying that we need to go like rape and murder people, but that was the herb that they used before they went off to battle to go rape and murder people. Okay. And so that's one of the herbs that's in there that's really helped me get my libido back after having babies. So Jacob's happy to pay $3 a shake, $4 a shake for me to have a libido, right? Okay, so moving on past Shakeology. I know we're down to our last 5 minutes, so we're kind of just going to blow through a last couple things. Shakeology is our most important product. It's the one that most people use. But I have everybody off mute. I use a ton of products, and I have a lot of them sitting here next to me, so I can pull them out and we can talk about some of them. But besides Shakeology, can any of you give us a quick testimony about any product besides Shakeology that you love, that you use, so we can hear your experience and maybe we can break that down? Anybody have anything else they use? Or is it only Shakeology? That's okay.
I use the Result Recovery drink, the orange flavored drink. Love it. It's great for after workout. Take 2 scoops of it. Next morning you wake up, you're not sore from if you're lifting or whatever you're doing. Just a complete body. Just feels so good afterwards the next day. So I really enjoy that.
And I'm showing this is what that is that he's talking about, P90X Results in Recovery. So Eric, I don't have an answer for you because, well, I'm posing out this question. We're wondering if it's going to stick around because of the new performance line. Have you heard of the Recover performance line?
Mm-hmm.
Have you tried it yet?
Yeah, I tried. I got a sample pack. I guess it was last Friday, and tried it. I loved it. It was amazing. The pre-workout, the during workout hydration, the after workout. Actually, my whole shipment should be here tomorrow, so I'm so excited to get started on it. So
you got the whole line.
Yeah, I bought the whole line of it. So doing everything, the creatine, everything.
So tell me, what did the chocolate post-workout taste like?
It tastes better than Shakeology, to be honest with you. It has such a good flavor. It tastes like you took a ice cream cone and melted it down and drank it. It's delicious. All their flavors are really good. Even the lemon, the citrus. I think the pre-workout citrus is really good as well.
Okay, so literally, I've been trying. I could have sworn, like when we were so we have. So let me just slow down real quick. So Eric was talking about, we have P90X Results Recovery, which is a post-workout shake, and we have our Recover line, which is brand new. Okay, so I honestly can't tell you if this is going to be around for too much longer. Part of my intuition tells me that they're probably going to sell out of all of this and not make any more. That's just what my intuition tells me, because why do we need a ton of different recovery shakes? But as I look at the ingredients on both of these, let me just do a quick comparison for you guys here.
Look at the sugar.
Aubrey,
That's a lot of sugar.
were you talking about just Beachbody products or just in general?
These are just Beachbody products.
Okay.
All of these, everything that we're talking about right now are all from our product catalog.
Okay, but you were asking us if we use anything else.
We're talking about shake. We're talking about Beachbody. So do you use any other Beachbody products?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We're informing our knowledge on our product catalog. Do you use anything else, Nicole?
No, I've used things from Nature's Sunshine, and it's just more like an all-natural herb, their products are.
Okay.
So I've used like their multivitamins and probiotics and a bunch of things from their company, but I didn't know if you were just talking specifically about Beachbody products or if it was anything general.
Tonight, just so we can all expand our product knowledge of our catalog. So, because the more we know about our products, the more we can help people, as far as sharing with them what we've used. Okay, so the main thing for the Results in Recovery and for the recovery performance is to keep from being sore after your workout. And you know what, Eric? The performance line has 10 more grams of protein than Results in Recovery, which I find really interesting. Twice as much protein and only a quarter of the carbohydrates.
Yeah, it has tons of sugar too, doesn't it? I think the P90X one has a lot more sugar than the Pro Performance.
Yeah, the P90X has
Yeah.
6 grams of sugar, and the new performance line only has 6 grams of sugar.
Yeah, so.
So you
Little
said
less.
this one tastes like chocolate ice cream?
On the phone.
Yes, it's delicious. You have to try it.
Oh,
Try it right now.
as soon as this tub is gone, that's what's next. As soon as
It's great. Oh, it's unbelievable. And then they have the nighttime, which is like a vanilla shake. Oh, it's really good too. So they really hit it good on all the flavors. Yeah.
Okay, so what he's talking about of the performance recharge, this is what you're supposed to drink at night to help you not be sore the next day. And Eric, are you still doing Body Beast?
Yeah. Yes, I'm still doing Body Beast. Yeah.
Okay, so that's important to reiterate, guys, for those of you who are on this call right now. So Eric's talking about our performance line, and our performance line is specific to the high energy workouts, okay? You're not gonna do PiYo and use recharge. You're not gonna do PiYo and do the hydrate. Now, I would like your wisdom, Eric, if you have used the performance line on our hydrate. We have something, it's kind of like a Gatorade, but it's in a powder form now that you can mix in with your water. It's the hydrate. Share with us what has been your experience. What was your experience with that? Did you feel, sometimes after you drink Gatorade, if you weren't real sweaty, sometimes you feel a little bit swollen from the sodium that's in it.
Yeah, the hydrate's really good. I just used it, like I say, on Friday when I did my workout, and it made a difference. Even the pre-workout stuff worked really well. I just felt more energy throughout my workout. Usually about 25 minutes into it, I start slowing down a little bit, but I just felt amazing. I just felt like I had more energy, and whether it was the hydrate or the pre-workout stuff, it made a big difference.
So Eric, what was your experience? Have you done E&E before?
I'm sorry? E&E, yeah. I still do E&E, but I like the performance line better, the flavor of it, because E&E, that lemon lime, after a while, I just don't like that flavor any longer, but the new flavor is really good.
So for you, it wasn't about the difference in how you made you feel, it was the difference in the taste.
Taste, yeah, the taste, and it dissolves in water a lot easier than the new lime and stuff, so it's really good.
Okay, so what he's talking about, guys, energy endurance. This is our pre-workout formula that we've had for years now. It's our energy drink that you mix with it. But we have a brand new one that just came out called Energize too. So I'm really going to be curious to see if we even keep E&E, if that sticks around, or if it just kind of slowly just goes away as well. But I will tell you, Jacob and I are hooked on this stuff. We drink this stuff every day. We don't do coffee anymore. We do a half a scoop of this in the morning instead of coffee, just to wake up in the morning. But just to give you a FYI, some stuff that's in here that I feel like pointing out to you specifically because I'm in Texas and everybody in Texas seems like they have allergies. But there's quercetin in this. Quercetin is in E&E, and I believe it's also in our new Energize line. Quercetin is the natural anti-inflammatory, which is great when you're working out to help, reduce inflammation in your muscles. But it's also great for allergies because it opens everything up. So it's kind of a part of my allergy regimen as well too. So guys, I know we're at that hour time mark, but before we get off the phone, is there anything else that you guys use out of our product catalog? Greens?
Mm-hmm.
Jill, tell us about it.
Yeah, I just started using it, since Summit or whatever, but it's definitely making me go to the bathroom more.
Is it? Okay. Eric, do you have digestive health too?
Yes. I started using it because I want to do the alkaline balance more. I think that I needed that. So I don't know. It's good though. I like it.
Okay. Eric, have you done that one too?
Yeah, I've tried all 3 boost. I also do the multivitamin. I do the omega-3. I do the calcium pills. I do pretty much everything from Beachbody.
So what's been your experience with the boost?
I like the boost. I like the Focus Energy is really good. I've been using that for probably about 5 or 6 days now, and I really like the focus energy. I can tell the difference in it when you add to your Shakeology, and by the afternoon, I do feel a little bit more energy and stuff, and it seems to carry me through the afternoon as well.
Yeah, I like the energy boost too because it doesn't give me like the jitters like he does.
Mm-hmm.
So
this is what this is. This is literally made to go right into your Shakeology now. It's an energy boost. It's not a pre-workout formula. It doesn't give you the heebie-jeebies or whatever like a lot of energy drinks do. It's made to be really smooth. It's literally a quarter of the caffeine in it than what's in our pre-workout stuff. I really, really like it. The only thing I don't like about it is the flavor. It tastes really good in chocolate Shakeology because it's kind of like a natural cocoa flavor. But I've been drinking tropical Shakeology and mixing it with like oranges and stuff, and it's kind of a cocoa flavor, so it's kind of thrown off the taste of my Shakeology a little bit. But so really at this point, we have the energy boost, we have E&E, and we have the Energize. Okay, so 3 different energies. We have the Power Greens, which Jill was just talking about, which is it's a green boost for your Shakeology. And I'm just going to share with you guys too, if I have it right here. This is Alkalinized. This is something that I've used every day since I did the Ultimate Reset. And what we're talking about as far as boosts are concerned, I promise you, I'm only going to give you a couple minutes left. If you know much about pH, guys, FYI, we all have a pH, right? Our chemistry within our body, it goes towards acidic, it goes towards base. And the goal is to be more right in the middle, like to be alkaline, right? Okay, to be more alkaline. And when we eat lots of things that are really acidic, like tomatoes or citrus, it causes more acidity in our body. Coffee is acidic. Wine is acidic. All of those things that we love are acidic. Chocolate is acidic. All of those things are acidic. And so in order to neutralize that acid in our body, because all of that acid causes acid reflux and different things that make us not feel good within our bodies, we can reduce our alkaline or make our body more alkaline through our nutrition. And so I've used this ever since doing the Ultimate Reset. And what this has in it is all the different grasses. So it has alfalfa grass, kamut grass, barley grass, wheat grass, and a little bit of apple cider vinegar. Now, our new, I'm covered in Beachbody products right now, trying to find the right one, is the Power Greens. And this one has in it this spinach, cucumber, spirulina, celery, kale. Okay, it has a lot of the greens in there. So honestly, guys, I will report back to you. I've been using this in my Shakeology every day for probably the past 2 years. And it helps me not get acid sores in my mouth. I get horrible acid sores in my mouth because I like wine and I like coffee and I like citrus and all of those things, and I'm a little more acidic. So this helps my mouth be happy. So I'm really excited to switch over. I will give you guys a full evaluation once I'm going to finish off my month with this, and then I'm going to go this, and then I'm going to go back to the Alkalinized for a month, and I'll report back and let you know which one has better results. So besides all of that, guys, I know we're at time. I hate to keep you longer. The only last thing I just want to share is we do have creatine. Eric touched on that earlier. We don't promote it very often because we don't have in our team a lot of like muscle, a lot of muscle builders. That's not the word I'm looking for. That's the word I'm looking for. Bodybuilders, that's what I was looking for. We don't have a lot of bodybuilders on the team, so we don't talk a lot about it a lot. My point here, guys, the reason why I shared all of this with you, I wanted to talk about all of this with you, was because the more you know your product line, the more you can help people. The more you're able to tell them, this is what this did for my friend, this is what it did for me. And the more we can help people, what does that do? It also helps raises our paychecks, which is always nice because then that helps us help our families, right? So thank you so much for everyone for being on today. I highly appreciate it. We're going to continue with this call time through the rest of August. In September, I'm sorry for you nighttime workers, but in September we will go back to our old schedule of being on Fridays at the end of the day, because I will go back to teaching at night. Heather, you can't complain because you're going to have me back for a yoga instructor again. Which would you rather have, yoga class or a team call? I figured you listen to my team call, right? Okay. I figured you'd rather be practicing yoga right now than listening to me talk. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, guys, you guys have a fantastic night. I love you all, and see you same time, same place next week.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Bye.